Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Russinize Your Day show. What do you want complaining about?
Well, I was slapping a bass over here, and you just turned it down.
Do I need to have another HR meeting with you?
Oh, no.
We had one right before the show.
I got all the notes and the digits, so...
Yeah, well, welcome to the Russinize Your Day show. I'm your host, Russ.
And I'm your other host, Brent.
It's great to be here with you. This is the last show of the week. Last show of the week as we head into the weekend.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! It's a great day to be alive.
It is.
And there's a Republican debate on the morrow.
Ooh.
On the morrow. So, find something better to watch. And
that was last night, too.
Yeah, the Democrat debate.
Yeah. Actually, it's just a conversation now, isn't it? There's only
no,
two
they got pretty into it with each other.
Was it a cat fight? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
why? Because Hillary's a woman?
No, because Bernie is.
So we definitely know Hillary is not.
That's
so that's still up in the air. But
yeah.
But yeah, did you actually watch the debate or the Democrat debate?
I like to think that I have good taste and things to watch, so no, I didn't watch it.
Well,
yeah.
I'm there with you. I did not watch it. I don't think most people did.
No,
so.
and they put it on a premium night for people to watch at 9:00 at night on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
So
yeah, that's who doesn't have time on a Thursday to watch two geriatrics go at each other with their walkers.
If I did watch it, I think the whole time I'd be sitting on the edge of my seat, praying to God that one of them would make a misstep so I could hear a hip crack. Yes! I knew it! Bernie goes down.
Terrible thing.
It is. But how funny would it be? Ratings would probably go up for the next one.
Oh, they wouldn't be able to have the next one because he would be in the hospital getting hip replacement surgery.
Yeah, they would have it in the hospital. Nurses.
It's true. I'm surprised they just haven't gone to, picked out a communist nation and gone there to have the debate. They might as well.
Yeah. It's very scary how those two think, really.
The fact that they don't think really is what's scariest. But don't worry. Tomorrow we've got Donald Trump at the Republican debate. So if you haven't had your fill of people who don't think, just tune in there. He makes up for everybody.
Yeah. What was that tweet that you shared with me last night that he tweeted?
Oh, on changing his position?
Yes.
Yeah, he was asked about his harsh rhetoric. His harsh language.
Okay, yeah.
And,
I know what rhetoric is.
Well, right, but specifically the question was about language. And he said, well, I'll change when I'm president. I can change to whatever I want to be.
Oh.
That's paraphrasing, of course. That was actually a little too articulate for Donald Trump.
Yeah, especially... Well, yeah, I was just going to say, especially for a tweet, but just for Donald Trump in general. Yeah. So it's pretty cool that he can be a chameleon, so he can be whoever he needs to be for that moment, and then he can change. That's why he's buddies with Vlad, because he doesn't want to hit a reset button like Hillary did. But
sorry, I'm looking up the tweet quick.
Oh.
Ignoring you.
Oh, yeah.
But a recent one from Donald Trump is, if Ted Cruz doesn't clean up his act, stop cheating, and doing negative ads, I have standing to sue him for not being a natural-born citizen. But let's break this down a second.
My head hurts.
This coming from the guy who just called Ted Cruz a... cat.
Oh yes,
cat,
yes.
And to stop cheating. What is he still talking about? Iowa?
I think he is.
He's still talking about Iowa.
Yeah.
He apparently still thinks that he would have won that,
or that somehow the information that Ted Cruz was given to or read from CNN was what Ted Cruz gave them or something.
And doing negative ads. Ted Cruz is hammering him pretty hard in South Carolina right now. Nothing is untrue that Ted Cruz is saying. That's why he can't sue him for libel or anything, or slander. But the irony to this whole tweet is the ending. I am standing to sue him for not being a natural-born citizen, which, of course, is lying. Again, Donald Trump is complaining about Ted Cruz doing everything that Donald Trump actually does.
Yeah. Well, not only that, can we actually sue people for not being natural-born citizens? Because there's like 11 million that he could go after.
Yeah, he doesn't care about them.
Oh, okay. Well, how about the other ones that come over on visas to learn at our colleges? Can we sue them for not being...
No.
Okay. No. All right, well, I'm just trying to get...
but he's going to build a wall.
Yeah, but
wall.
He's big, beautiful.
Going to build a wall, big, beautiful wall, big, beautiful door in the middle of that wall.
And Mexico is going to pay for it.
Yeah. He's going to sue Mexico to pay for it.
Because they're not natural-born citizens.
They're not natural-born citizens. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Donald Trump, we got your number. We know it.
It's brilliant. Ted Cruz could never come up with something that genius.
Yeah, that's sneaky.
Sneaky.
I like the way he thinks. I'm just kidding. It kind of hurts. Trying to think like he thinks, really.
Because it's not... It's actually pretty easy. You just don't think.
Oh, you just say
literally just say words.
Words are coming
out. Any particular order.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be in a... doesn't even have to be in a good order. It's just
here's his change tweet.
His change?
His tweet on changing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm very capable of changing to anything I want to change to.
Oh. Hashtag Donald Trump. Hashtag liar. Hashtag him.
Well, you see what he's setting up to do. He recently stopped doing attack ads in South Carolina.
Yes, I did. Actually, I did read that on the way over. So.
If people don't think Donald Trump knows politics, he knows it quite well. He's being hammered for being hard in his language he uses, his rhetoric.
Yep.
That is what he says. That's rhetoric. I just want to...
I will slap you.
Slap me?
Yeah. Sorry, Donald Trump overtook me again.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Are we on the playground suddenly?
Yeah.
But he is... See, this at least gives him some moral high ground to then go to Cruz and say, you're being so mean. Even though the irony of that is, while he might not be playing attack ads, he's definitely saying some horrible things.
Well, yeah. I think I read today that him and Rubio were attacking Cruz for being a liar and a cheat and all this stuff, and also how he's pulling his attack ads out of South Carolina. Trump, not...
Yeah, and I don't... Because he's focusing on a message of hope when... He's never once had a message of hope. He's had a message of degrading anybody who disagrees with him. Well, and so is his supporters. Believe me, I've been on the other end of the levels his supporters will go to when you say something true about Donald Trump.
Now, where would you place them in the with the supporters of Obama? Are they even? Do the supporters of Trump have a little bit of dignity, or is it...
Actually, I would... The level that Trump supporters go to...
Yeah.
I would place above the level of where Obama supporters go to.
So they just go to a whole nother level.
A whole nother level.
It's mature.
I have many friends...
Many.
Who... No, not many friends, but many friends who are... Many of my 2 friends I have...
Oh, okay.
Not including you.
Okay.
You're not a friend.
Right.
You're not a friend.
Tears.
Who are very liberal. They know where I stand. I know know where they stand. Never once have they gone to the level that Trump supporters have gone to.
And Trump supporters are the people that you know, right? You know Trump supporters?
I know Trump supporters. Ah. The ones I only know one, really.
I've met a couple people that have tried to explain to me why Trump would be a good president, and I slowly sit there and just hope that my tongue slips down my throat so I gag on it and just choke. Because that would be a lot funner than listening to how Donald Trump would be the best president because he's got leadership skills. How? Prove it to me.
Management. It's called management.
He doesn't even have that.
It's called management. Management. Yeah. It's called management. Well, but politicians, huh? Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Politicians.
Yeah. And really, even Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz aren't even politicians. They've been in the Senate for what? 40 years?
Well, Rubio was a Florida politician before this.
Oh, okay.
Cruz, however, was a Solicitor General.
Right.
That's less of a political position.
And more of a job.
Yeah. More of a real job.
Yeah.
It's interesting to go down this road because I was listening today to...
I'm sorry.
Who is it? No, it was actually good. I think it was Dennis Prager.
Okay.
Today. And it's one thing Prager's not a Trump supporter. But he said something that I find very intriguing, and that's this notion that, well, I'll support anybody on the Republican side as long as it's not Hillary or Bernie.
They're not on the Republican
side. No, that's not the point.
Oh, okay.
They'll support anybody on the Republican side as long as Hillary and Bernie don't get in.
Oh, okay.
To make sure that happens.
Yes. Okay, now I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah. Let me throw it down, bro. I really have a tough time with that logic. Aren't we... We always get into this mentality, and I hear Republicans do it all the time. I think that seems to be where it's most prevalent. Well, just vote for the R. Just vote for the person with the R next to their name, and then it's going to be all good. We're going to sing Kumbaya and no terrorism. The economy is going to be great. The person with the R next to their name, I don't care if you can make this argument that Hillary is going to be worse than Trump, or Bernie is going to be worse than Jeb. Because in reality, it doesn't matter. We're going the same direction, unless we actually get somebody in there who's radically different and can radically change things.
Yeah, we need somebody in there that actually wears the pocket protector and not have the Asian symbol tattoo somewhere on their body.
Well, I'm not a person who's just going to vote for whoever the eventual Republican nominee is. I'm sorry. That might piss off a lot of people. They'll come and they'll say, well, if the Democrats win, it's your fault. No, it's not. It's not my job as a voter. It's not my responsibility as a voter to just go out and mindlessly check a box. Especially if it goes... Look, I'm opposed to Trump for reasons I have said on this show. For reasons that put him up there with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. If Trump is the Republican nominee, I don't know yet if I will be going and checking the box for him. And I don't have to na-na-na-na-boo-boo.
Whoa, that was so mature.
Yeah, well, I'm just pulling one out of Trump's playbook. But that's the mindset, that I have to mindlessly walk in, and once the Republican nominee is set, I can't think anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very true. You can't. I guess I've been voting wrong for a few years. I should probably change that up.
Well, I've told you that for a long time. You've been doing a lot of things wrong. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation.
Do we have enough time?
No. We only have 15 more minutes.
We've got some time. All right, so...
How does that make you feel?
Good. It makes me feel good. I feel very well educated when I go to vote. No, but you are correct. I mean, when
thank you.
Yeah,
I genuinely am.
Well,
98.9% of the time.
Holy crap. Are we in Florida? Nope, there's snow. No, we're not. And this is not golden.
It's Florida. Well, wait, I sent it out for some cleaning.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Let me light up my cigar here.
Easy. There's no ventilation, and I have asthma. Of course. But I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, you can't just walk into a voting box and just check the R or even the D. Because if you check either one, just because you think that's the way that you go, whether it's the R or the D, you don't walk in and just do that. You need to you need to educate yourself on who is running.
Because we're in this mess politically because of both Republicans and Democrats. It hasn't just been a one-party mess up.
No.
And in fact, I would argue that Republicans are more to blame for it.
Well, of course, because they have such stiff spines.
Democrats have done what they've promised through the years.
Right.
Republicans have not.
No, they like to sit back and just collect the paycheck, pretty much.
And it's easy to see, though, why people are disenfranchised right now, because they see that label conservative. And it's failed us for a long time because there's been so many people who have run, so I'm conservative. Not actual conservatism. Actual conservatism, once applied, has not failed us.
Right.
Even remotely. But all these people running and saying, I'm the most conservative. Reagan and I used to have coffee together.
Yeah, but wasn't Reagan also praised for having coffee or meals with people from the other side of the aisle?
It's an oversimplification of it, but Reagan was a leader.
Yeah.
He knew how to get things done.
Exactly.
Everybody tries to tout his working with Tip O'Neill when it really wasn't. They tried to make it all like this buddy-buddy relationship when it wasn't.
No, Reagan used to bring him into the office and be like, this is how it's going to be. I'm not here to make deals. We're here to make the country strong and great.
I hope it was after mocking his name, Tip.
Yeah.
Because who names their kid Tip?
Like, we see a Tip. Good name, Doc. Good name. We're going with Tip O'Neill, actually. Yeah, that's what we're going with. It's a very interesting name. I don't...
How do you come up with that?
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, like... What? How do you just name your child Tip? I just never mind.
Well, I have something to say, but I'm gonna let it go.
I was gonna go into the story of how he could have gotten that name, but I decided against it.
I was in the same place, so okay. It's better just to
use your imagination.
Once the nominee is set, it doesn't mean I have to. Again, I'm not a zombie. I am a free-thinking individual. Everybody else out there, I'd like to think, is a free-thinking individual, even though the governor of Maryland came out and apologized for slavery. So
no, that would be
Delaware. My apologies to Maryland.
Yeah. Actually, they're probably next.
No, Maryland actually elected a Republican governor.
Shocking.
Yeah, well, what was it? It was Massachusetts, Maryland, and Illinois.
Yeah.
In 2014. Yeah, they went. They elected Republican governors.
How dare they?
It was a weird election, I tell you what.
Yeah. Really? What would you like to?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. It was a definite landslide. 900 Democrats are out of jobs, but don't worry, they're collecting welfare and food stamps now, so it's okay.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Well, hey, they like the program, so they're going to use it. I mean, come on.
Well, right, not? They're advocates of it. Just all go on it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with helping people that need help, but to coddle and pretty much be their crutch for their life is no good. No good. But hey, it's there for you. You better use it. I mean, Donald used the government many times.
No.
No?
No.
No.
He's out there now, of course, saying, well, that without eminent domain, I assume that's what you're referring to by using the government.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. He's
small sliver of what he's done using the government.
But he's also bought politicians to get his way. And he's also... what?
We got a question.
Oh, did we? Thanks for sharing it with me.
Yeah, I don't really feel like it. But, well, it was more of a comment. It wasn't really a question. But it was a listener hearing about they had referenced a caller to another talk show who had called in and talked about Cruz taking those 2 loans that he never disclosed.
Yep.
From
Goldman Sachs?
Goldman Sachs.
Was it there?
I don't know if it was actually there, but that's the story at least.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
Did I hear?
Do you know anything about that? I mean, I've heard of the story. Yeah, I'm aware of it, and
I've heard a little bit. The fact that Ted Cruz took out $1 million loan against his own money.
Yep.
He actually did fill out one of the forms and didn't fill out another one, but it was filled out, so it was documented. And now, guess what? He paid back all the money. So
yeah, and the interesting thing is because Trump, of course, accused him for lying.
Well, yeah.
But the interesting thing is, Ted Cruz would be a terrible liar then because somebody found out about it.
Yeah.
So somewhere along the way, somebody was able to discover that, and it was just a simple. It didn't get filed.
Yeah,
and you do it, and boom, you're done. Yeah. It's fixed. Voila. Exactly. They know everything's good.
Yeah, it wasn't like there was any malice or any type of trying to do criminal act. It was just he filled out one paper, another one wasn't filled out, but it was documented. Because
let me tell you something. Do you think if there was actually a criminal act that Cruz would be walking free right now?
Yes. I mean, look at Hillary.
The difference being Hillary's a Democrat, Ted Cruz is a very conservative Republican.
Yes, they're both guys.
True.
How couldn't he be walking free? He's a minority.
Well, he's white.
Okay.
He's that
Latino white?
He's Canadian.
So that's
like the whitest of white you can get.
So if a black guy's born in Canada, he's automatically white then too? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. No gains in Canada.
Does he come to the U.S. and is he registered to vote in the U.S. as a Republican? Those are the important stipulations you have to ask about before you really get to assign race to a person.
Oh, okay. It's that fluid race that
we're gender fluid, we're race fluid.
Exactly. If you're a Republican, you're white male and you are an absolute bigot. If you're a Democrat, you're a black male.
And also, while we're on the topic, don't forget to check the race fluid in your automobile.
Yeah. So, right next to the blinker fluid.
Yes.
Might want to check that as well.
Yep. Make sure it's that time of year.
Yeah, it is. It is.
For more car tips, go to www.whirlwindmedia.com and you can get our car tips there for taking care of your vehicle in winter, summer, spring, but not fall. We don't know a lot of tips about keeping your car good in fall. That's a weird time.
It is.
You have leaves falling on your car. What are you supposed to do? There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It's just that's nature. That's the time we don't deal with that. So for all of fall, we got nothing. But for definitely spring, summer, and winter, you can find out our car tips.
Yeah, our specialties right there.
Yeah. Let as much air out of the tires as possible.
Yes. That helps with the traction.
I also hear if you put a screw in the tire, it helps with traction as well.
Oh yeah.
Just like in the threads, you don't want to put it in there.
Right.
But if you just kind of set it in the threads, get a spot that's got good firm
grip. You might want more than one screw, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to put a lot in. You got to put them all over.
You have to move the car so that you can get.
Yeah, it's very simple. This is this is what we do.
Yeah, you have to have that traction. You just have to have the traction.
If you don't get traction, what are you going to do? You're sliding. You're sliding
exactly into a ditch.
Into a ditch.
Yes, you'll wind up in a quarry. Nope, you'll wind up in a quarry. Hey, those words are very similar, and I just want to say, you want to make this whole Brent salad words of wisdom.
None of that was about being words of wisdom. That's
and some people might try to pick up on this, but yesterday we talked about Al Sharpton, remember, and how he always messed up. I don't have the teleprompter in front of me. Everything that you guys hear, ladies and gentlemen, pure genius.
See, so you don't have an excuse, though.
Yes, I do. I don't have the words being scrolled in front of me.
I would say yours is worse.
How?
I don't like you.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay. You like that Al Sharpton?
I love Al.
Oh, he is.
Al and I, we go way back.
Yeah. Back to his Fat Cat days?
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh.
I cannot believe you just went there.
I went there. Well, I mean, he was investigated by the FBI, right, for slanging that rock.
Which, if that's any indicator, Hillary's going to be fine.
Exactly. she didn't do nearly as much stuff as he did, so.
Wasn't he a narc?
Yeah.
An FBI informant?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about, the Fat Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a narc, but he don't rat. He said that, so.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Did
he also say...
That was, actually that was right at the end of his FBI interview.
Interesting.
Yeah,
he's just choked up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would actually kind of be, well, not kind of. It would be very difficult to get a statement out of Al Sharpton. I'm sorry, where were you? Cairo.
I was visiting Latvia.
Yeah.
La Vida.
In Beijing. Where...
Are you speaking English?
What countries are these cities in?
Why was...
we much need...
Resist we much.
Why was the traffic emails...
Why was traffic problems email...
Yes.
Sent.
Yeah, so honestly, I don't have a teleprompter in front of me, so I think I do pretty well.
I mean, that's a pretty low bar.
Yeah,
I mean, you're really stretching there to make the case that do you want me to put a teleprompter? Will that help you having a teleprompter?
It won't help. It would just distract me more. I'll be like, I'll sound like a robot.
And in the news today,
yes, that's how I will sound.
Anybody who thinks President Obama is doing this on accident.
Yeah, I was just about to say, well, I might be able to run for president. Yeah. Marco Rubio and I will be up there. We could do the robot. Domo autoregato, Mr. Roboto.
Did you say autoregato?
No.
Domo autoregato?
Yes, that's what I said. Autoregato.
You did. We'll play it back. Play it back! No way. We can't play it back. We don't have the technology. But we do have the technology to turn you into a robot, interestingly enough. So...
I just saw a headline that said humans to be marrying robots soon.
Finally. I have a shot now at getting married.
There we go. That's what's up. It's a party now. It is a party now. They're coming out with so much weird technology. It is terrifying.
Now, the question with the robots then would be...
No, they don't. Have the right to vote. They don't.
The Democrats will stop this at all costs.
No, actually, the Democrats will push for them to vote because they have civil rights. So it's the robot rights, much like the human rights. It's the robot.
Well, but my actual question was going to be now: do they have genders? Because then, do you get gay married to a robot?
They actually do have. Yes, they do have genders because I've seen. I've also seen articles for a brand of robot that you can use that... this just got weird.
In those robots, you definitely have to make sure you check the gender fluid.
Yeah, yes, yes, very much so. Probably often. Yeah.
Often.
It would be weird, though, because knowing your luck, you'd probably get one with Marco Rubio's face on it.
He's a strapping young man.
Well, he sounds like a robot, so...
It'd be annoying every morning you get, if you think President Obama is doing this by accident.
That's your alarm. You just hit it right in the face.
Yeah. That takes me to court for abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, the robot rights.
This is the world we live in.
Yeah.
It's the world.
I hope everybody's prepared for this. Because I can't keep up with all the rights that are happening. You got the civil rights, the human rights, the rights.
You seem to be able to keep up with all the wrongs that are happening, though.
The wrongs? I never keep up with the wrongs.
No, because you're usually perpetuating most of them.
Oh, whatever. I never perpetuate anything. I said that word, too.
You did. I'm impressed.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Absolutely flabbergasted.
Gold star. You know what? Using all these big fancy words. Look at me. I'm college educated.
Folks, this has been the Russinize Your Day Show. I'm sorry that you tuned in. Join us Monday for an all-new episode. We'll be going over the debate, maybe, possibly something. I don't know. Tune in and find out. Nobody cares around here. But if you want to get in touch with us, Russinize at whirlwindmedia.com. RUSSINIZE at whirlwindmedia. That's WHRL windmedia.com. Look us up on Twitter at Russinized, RUSSINIZED, and check out Whirlwind Media on Twitter as well. If you want to get the show on the go, what?
Oh,
if you want to get the show on the go, just go to iTunes, Stitcher, coming soon. A Google Play. Well, no, that should be here. Just go to Google Play Music, I guess. I haven't gotten it yet on my Android device, but still keeping some people have, from what we understand. But rate and review us on iTunes, please. Tell your friends about us. I'm Russ.
And I'm Brent.
Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.